back with more Gabriel Knight. Gotta go somewhere. I don't remember where we were going, so let's go here. We haven't gone here yet. The Cemetery. Whoa, what's this? Some kind of voodoo?
The marks are reddish in color and reminds Gabriel of crossings. They look like they've been here a few days at least.
Alright. Don't think there's anything much I can do with them.
The partial pattern
Where's
from...
the rest of my sketch? There we go. Can I copy them? Yes, I can.
I want a copy of these strange marks.
Vases seem to be a favorite decoration for the dead.
Vases? Vases das.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah? What can I do for you?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Ew.
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
Alright.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo.
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
We know this.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them ain't poisonous, of course.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Saint Coeur means?
I'm starting to wonder myself.
No, can't say that I do.
I mean, I already know, but I'm still deliberately wondering.
Do you know anything
Ooh,
about
dingle, dingle.
Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans. A powerful voodooine and a powerful sorceress. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leaving offerings in there. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from the Voodoo Museum, he's here at least once a day.
Turn the volume up a
But
bit.
Marie Laveau's tomb ain't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Ooh, good to know.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery on the One.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins would float right out of their graves. Them dead would go floating right down into the water. Course, if it was Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice.
Ew. Bleh.
You said there were other marked tombs?
Yep. I seen bull hearts left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, plates of peas and corn greens. Animal parts, human parts even, it looked like. Male parts, if you get my meaning.
I didn't need to know that.
And this at one of the great family crypts, mind you. Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
Yeah. I think we got everything relevant. You're creepy, freaky. Leave. Leave. Let's check out Madam What's-Her-Name. Magenta Moonbeam, if I remember correctly.
Welcome, Seeker. You must be the one Dr. John called me about.
Yes, you know this because you are
I guess
psychic.
so. My name is...
Wait? Gabriel Knight?
Yeah, he told you. On the phone.
You're too quick for me.
Actually, Dr. John told me. You have come to the right place, Mr. Knight. Tell me how I can help.
Just a few questions, miss.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Of course, Seeker.
What do you know about voodoo?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
My practice is mainly selling charms and potions with magic power, such as gree-gree and voodoo oils.
Okay.
You know, everything from unrequited love to wandering spouses to winning a lawsuit. But my spells and charms are powerful, and they work.
Okay, you're deluded.
What can you tell?
Much of a voodoo yen's work is protecting her clients from the spell of others. I make special protective gree-gree to be worn in secret. They keep evil spells from working against my clients.
Good to know.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? It is the greatest night of the voodoo year.
Voodoo has their
There
own
is
year.
always a traditional conclave on St. John's Eve. Most of our voodoo churches these days hold functions in the church hall. But in the old days, they had ceremonies out in the wild, and they wore animal masks and had a huge bonfire and dancing. I used to go when I was an apprentice.
I'm sure you smoked lots of interesting
Sometimes in the
things.
swamp, you know. Bayou St. John. Sometimes at the lake, Lake Pontchartrain.
Excuse me.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? You mean like my beloved Grimwald? She's a python, you know. Quite deadly in the wrong hands.
Squishy, squeezy.
I was trained by one of the great voodoo queens to learn how to hypnotize and handle snakes.
Okay.
About Grimwald.
What about her?
How'd you learn to handle Grimwald?
I told you, a great voodoo queen taught me. She learned from Marie Laveau herself.
Ah,
Fascinating.
How about showing me how you handle Grimwald?
Really? You would like to see me dance, perhaps?
That would be swell.
I won't make you wait, Monsieur Knight.
Alright. Do your little dance. Make a little love.
No matter what you
Get down
see,
tonight.
do not be frightened.
I'll give it my best shot.
Yeah, frightened is not really what I had in mind here. Do your dance. Dance, dance, dancey dance. Look at her dance. I'm so frightened. Although I do.
Gabriel grabs the shed snake skin while Magenta is otherwise occupied.
Yay! Wow, just in time, too.
They are truly inspiring, isn't it?
That's certainly one word for it.
Yes, okay, so you know how to handle a snake.
But I ask you if you...
Certainly.
That didn't sound as suggestive as it did in my head.
Give me an example of a gris-gris.
All right. Here's an old one. Take a lodestone and some brimstone to a crossroads at midnight. Light the brimstone with a match, and a spirit will come and give you advice in gambling.
I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
This is the
Here, take a look at those.
Do these symbols mean anything to you?
Ah, the voodoo code. It is very secret, yes. I studied it with my mentor, the great Queen Tabitha.
Really? Great. Can you tell me what it says?
No, it's secret.
Let's see. Well, some of it is nonsense, I'm afraid. Whoever wrote this wasn't very good.
That's all right. Just tell me what it says.
It starts with a D and a J, and then... Okay, this part makes sense. It says, conclave tonight, bring... then there's more nonsense.
What cash?
F-W-E-T-K-A-S-H.
What cash? I knew it all
That
along.
last bit might mean cash. Fresh cash? That doesn't make much sense.
That's okay, thanks.
She make any sense
DJ
of-
Conclave. K-A-S-H. It's a start.
I'm happy I could help.
Alright, can she help me with the others?
This is the last.
Does this mean anything to you?
These are magic symbols. Deep magic.
Really? Have you seen them before?
No,
Then how do you know they're magic symbols?
Seeker, my eyes are unveiled to see truly that which is in front of me.
I think you're full of beans.
Thanks.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
does Gabriel. Alright, thank you. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm done talking to you. I don't want to
Well, I
talk
guess
to
I'll
you
be
no
gone
more,
now.
you empty-headed animal food trough lapper.
The only vice is the absence of love.
I've heard that. Bye now.
Bye. Alrighty, let's see. Ooh. Voodoo Land. Yay, Voodoo Land.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Bonjour, Monsieur Walker.
Oh, bienvenue, Madame Cousin. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker, I'm certain someone's buried a sleep note bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink in weeks.
Oh, poor lady.
Oh, don't that beat all? Well, you're gonna need some easy night candles then.
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosaries are good, sure enough. But you burn those candles too and you're gonna whip any old no-sleep gree-gree, I tell you for sure.
Very well, Mr. Walker. Put them on my account and send them round to my house. Oh, and there's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last meeting of the Creole Grand Dames. Oh, I've been in misery.
Wow, how many people
You
hate
put
you?
9 pinheads up in a little box, add a pinch of graveyard dust, and put it under her front porch step. That'll turn the trick back on Mrs. Lefebvre, and she'll be the one with the bellyache. I have the pins and the dust right here if you want them.
I thought you sold
The
novelties.
Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection. I'll be safe from these practitioners of evil.
Oui, madame. Though it don't hurt to be proactive none either, now does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Hey, can we ask her what
No,
Capri
madame.
Saint-Cor means?
It is nothing. Au revoir.
Au revoir, Monsieur Walker.
I don't like you. You won't tell us what Capri Saint-Cor means. I mean him. Weird. Voodoo. Voodoo.
Can I ask- Do you know anything about animal masks?
Like the ones in the voodoo rituals they do for the tourists?
Right.
I used to sell a few as souvenirs. The only one left is Willie Jr. over there. The old crocodile. Well, he's sort of a mascot now here.
About Willie Jr. Would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
$100? You've got to be kidding.
Me and Willie Jr. are very close now. I could part with him for less.
And it is a real alligator head.
That customer of yours,
Hey,
the little old lady,
Talking like these people.
Customer?
the woman I saw in here, Madame Cazeneuve, you called her.
I don't talk about my customers to men who come in off the street.
Ah. I don't like you. You're too secretive. You're far too secretive. Alright. I don't believe there's anything left to do today. No. Alright, let's go home. That's not home. My home is at night. I keep forgetting that. Because it's St. George's Books. St. George's Books.
Hey, Grace. Here I am.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Yeesh, why do we put up with you? You're mean.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Alright.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
I need you to look up a Madame Cazeneuve.
Madame Cazeneuve? Is she related to the murders the same way your friend Malia Getty was?
Grace, Cazeneuve's at least 70.
As if that makes a difference to you. Okay, I'll see what I can find. Anything else?
I can't think of nothing.
Can't think of anything.
Okay.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I told you.
Asked that already, darn it. What's she gonna know about any of this? Alright. I think we're done with the day. Yep. We are done with the day! Yay! I think.
Life is too short to...
You'd never know it by the woman you date.
I thought it would end the day. That means I haven't done everything. I read the news.
Times Picayune. The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crimes is fake. Gabriel shivers. It looks real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an
Article about the history of Jackson
called
Square.
La Plaza Dama.
Breaking on the wheel, we heard this. Have I neglected to do something?
Seen any good movies?
I saw a great documentary last night on pyramid excavations.
You mean small, dark places that haven't been touched in centuries? Sounds right up your alley.
Well, it did help me gain a better understanding of your mind.
Burn. Alright, thought I'd done everything. Second. Okay, there's obviously one little thing I'm forgetting to do.
It's the shed skin.
Okay.
Gabriel magnifies the shed skin from Magentia, Moonbeam's snake. The snake scales are hued brown. They don't match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain.
No, they don't. Alright. I knew I forgot to do something.
Do what?
Don't know what else I can do.
I'm gone.
See ya.
I think I've done everything.
Hey, Grace.
Oh,
Can we please finish the level?
sure.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Do you have... Tell me.
What up?
Just tell...
I just got my master's in history in class.
Heard it.
Nothing.
Suit yourself.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong and it's driving me nuts. Alright. I bent my personal thing and ran to a
See you
walkthrough
later.
real quick.
Good luck.
It doesn't say whether or not this is what's keeping me from doing it, but... It doesn't say if this is actually what's keeping me from finishing.
Near the Laveau tomb is a piece of red brick.
Please be everything. Foot. Please be everything. I'm begging you. I'm pleading with you, yeah?
Hello, beautiful.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Request
Good
research. Sure. Already told her to do that.
I can't.
Okay.
No, I'm not done. This is driving me mad. Okay, I have reloaded from the Voodoo Museum, and I honestly cannot tell what the hell I'm doing wrong. I have followed every step I can find on the internet, checked 2 different walkthroughs, and I seem to be stuck. I'm not giving up. I may have to start over and try from the start and see if there's some kind of glitch. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I apologize for the annoyance. Addendum. I have no idea if this will fix things, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Good luck.
I'm really not on my ball with this game. Alright, but I don't think I talked to this guy about Marie Laveau all the way.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could.
And there's another dingle dingle jingle from talking to him about it.
Could I?
Oh.
Tell me more.
There were actually 2 Marie Laveaux, mother and daughter. Most people thought they were the same woman. Her continued youth added to the mystique. The original, the mother, was also known as Widow Paris. It was she that began the empire.
So she started Star Wars?
When the Widow Paris began to practice, there were many Voodooans in the city. By 1830, she was Voodoo Queen of all New Orleans.
Tell me more about Marie.
The Widow Paris was a hairdresser for rich Creole ladies. She also paid household servants to spy for her. Between the 2, she knew everything about everyone who mattered in New Orleans.
Goodness.
She was not above using her information to appear psychic, to intimidate, or even to blackmail.
You sound as though you admire her.
For a black woman in the mid-1800s to gain power is an incredible thing, Mr. Knight.
Yes.
However, she achieved it.
Yes, that is granted.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
And give me a jingle
She kept
jingle.
a pet snake, danced with it too. She held traditional voodoo ceremonies out by the lake.
Did she
She
now?
took herself seriously. Very seriously. But she was not above selling tickets for her events to curiosity seekers. She was not above using voodoo any way she could to make money. That is for certain.
Okay.
But if she had been in another line of work, in another age, that would have been interpreted as entrepreneurial genius rather than a sign of fraudulence.
Hey, you don't need to convince me. I admire anyone that can actually make a living. Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
It was Marie Laveau who defined the voodoo that is truly and uniquely the voodoo of New Orleans. She invented hundreds, if not thousands of spells, potions, charms, and incantations. These form the basis of the modern practice, not to mention the folk tradition of hoodoo.
Tell me more.
Her daughter, Marie Glapion, took over when the Widow Paris got old. Most people thought it was the same Marie Laveau. Both Maries encouraged that point of view.
Interesting.
The Widow Paris died in 1881. Marie Glapion
had been reigning a long time by then. After the death of the widow Paris, other voodoo queens surfaced, and by 1890, the cult was fragmented again. Marie Glapion just sort of faded away.
Aww.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
The Laveau tomb, where one or both of the Maries are believed to be buried, is in St. Louis Cemetery number 1.
We've been there.
It is a popular shrine for practitioners and tourists alike. I myself take tours through the cemetery on a regular basis.
Really? Do you have any running this week?
No.
No. But the cemetery is open to the general public as well.
Tell me more.
You have heard everything about Marie Laveau that a layman might expect.
You talking down to me? Alright. Please, God, let that be the little jingle that sets off finishing the level.
Goodbye.
Please, God. Please, I'm begging you, game. Begging you. Begging you.
Phew. It's...
Oh. Sure.
I can't...
Okay.
No. I did nothing. Alright. Kalu Kaleo Frabjurous Day. I have figured out what I need to do. Alright. And
Good
it's
luck.
so dang simple, too. One sec. Alright. This is what I forgot to do. I completely spaced out on the stupidity. And because I just glanced at the walkthrough and didn't read it step by step, I was all like, oh man. So I was playing through the game all the way through a second time, and then I handed him the page of things. He said, can you get me more of this pattern? And I was like, why didn't I hand him this right away?
I have another one of those patterns. Really? Let's see. Yeah, this is great. I think there's enough overlap now.
I am stupid.
I'll give it my best shot. I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow. Great. I appreciate it.
I am an idiot. I am an idiot. Alright, let's... I don't even get to choose where to go now. I'm done for the day. Today's done. Done day. Day done. Diddy. Didoo. Diddy do. Diddy die do. Day done. Bye, Grace. We gonna have nightmares again? Bet you anything we're gonna have nightmares again. Same nightmare? Meow. Okay, I was mostly quiet during the thing last time, but now it's just a replay of ooh, knife. Did that happen last time? I don't remember that. Snake around the neck. Hanged man. It was us all along.